Well, today is the culmination of nearly 200 years of history along this peninsula. The Jameson family played here in the 1850s. They introduced golf to this area, and now we at Portmarnock Resort, Jameson Golf Links, are continuing on that legacy, and hopefully the work that we've done on the golf course and the work that's been done around the resort, people are really going to enjoy it.
Sitting in the Jameson bar, so this was the home of the Jameson whiskey family, and they were passionate about their golf as well, so they even laid out their private course here back in the 1850s, which led down to what's the current 15th in Portmarnock Golf Club, which they had a big involvement in establishing back in 1894. So they came out here and were able to follow all their dreams, which would have been sailing, horse riding, and of course golf. So that's how close we are to Dublin. The vision was, at the time, as you can see, Dublin being the capital city, and we're very lucky that we're beside the capital and beside the airport, that the established links courses like Portmarnock or Royal Dublin or the Island would have had a very large membership, so not that many tee times at a weekend. And it was really to bring tourists into this area and for them to play golf, to be able to play links golf. So that was how the course was originally established. The course itself has certainly developed since 1995, and the changes made have been spectacular, and I'm personally very excited about the new holes. I think they've added a whole new dimension to our course, which I loved anyway.
We saw opportunities to enhance the experience, get those coastal experiences with a flash of view of the Velvet Strand, maybe hear the IRC a little bit better. So we got to some of the par trees. There was 3 par trees playing the same direction, so we wanted to break that up from a strategic and shot value perspective.
The most recent changes have given people a view of the IRC, of the islands that we have, whereas nearly every course on the east coast of Ireland, it plays under the dune, so you don't see out that much.
Pressure was on really to build 6 holes in 4 months, and we got it over the line, and I think it's bedding in nicely, and so far the comments have been favourable, not too much aggro, and I think people are enjoying the new experience.
They're enhancing what was here, because what we've had here before and the original vision of Mark McCormack and Tony O'Reilly and Brendan Gilmore, it was incredible, and we were so lucky, and they put down a fantastic footprint. And then they now have come along and they've invested money, so for me I'm sort of going, oh great, these people actually get what Portmarnock's about, and they sort of are in love with it as well, so I'm just very excited about the future.
We've worked tirelessly to maintain the finer grasses out here, so it's predominantly fescue grass on the greens. That's one of the things I'm most passionate about, is to keep fescue grass as our dominant grass. And to get the support of the owners to do that, that's pretty neat.
Because of what the Jamesons represented when they were here, you could nearly imagine that if you sort of turn back time, you could actually go out for a 4-ball with John Jameson and Willie, and then come back into this house and have amazing food and a really good tipple of the best whiskey.
The fact that Jameson had his own golf course here back in the 1800s, to finally get the Jameson name onto the golf course, that's pretty neat.
it's an untapped reputation for the golf course, because it's kind of been sitting in the shadow, if you like, of Portmarnock Golf Club. If you kind of separate the umbilical cord for a minute and it has its own identity, I think it can climb beyond Portmarnock Golf Club in terms of reputation. Maybe not in terms of its history, all the tournaments that they've had there, but I think in terms of quality and experience, I think it's very powerful going forward. And I'm excited to see what it can achieve.
St. Marnock's Church would have been a wooden structure back in the 600s, and then a stone church would have been built around the 1400s. But the Jameson graves are there, and John Jameson died when he was 81. But Willie, who seemed to be very much the social person, he died when he was 88. So my theory is good golf, amazing whiskey, and good sea air. I mean, what more do you need?